Yes, I think so. I mean, obviously we know that India is a very strong team. They've played very good cricket throughout this series. They've been much better at us, and they've been much better than any opposition that's come here for the last while. Their success at home is incredible. So we know it will be a tough task. But we want to make sure that we, as I said before, that we really want to compete with this team in their own conditions. We felt we've done it at stages. More probably in the first test. So hoping that we can start with the toss tomorrow. Probably will change someone else to go do the toss, I can give you that. Because my record so far hasn't been great. And then, if you put big runs on the board in the first innings, that's where you need to start. You get runs in the first innings, and then anything from there is possible. So hopefully that will unfold over the next couple of days, where we can put some runs on. The pitch looks a little bit drier, a little bit crustier, so first innings runs are going to be vital, and then anything is possible in the second innings.
I have a two-part question. That you have a long association with Indian cricket through the IPL, and you played lots of cricket in India before this tour. But this series you can't get big runs on your bat. This is my first question. It's a worrying thing about you as a performer. Second question is, India won the series. What's your motivation? How you motivated your team at Ranchi?
Sure. Personally, obviously, yes, I've played here a lot. Love playing in India, love coming here. And I think it's, as a player, all you always want to do is grow. My last series here where I batted in Test cricket, found it really challenging. I think I've shown a lot of improvement coming here the second time around. Being quite comfortable out there in the middle, even though we've been under pressure as a batting unit all the time. Looking good, feeling good, batting well. And then this is the case of me making sure that I can convert 50s into 100s. That's not necessarily just in India. That's any good players around the world would make sure they want to change that. There's a lot of good players that gets a lot of 50s, and there's a lot of chat about Joe Root getting 50s and stuff like that. So for all of us, it's just about converting. I'm no different to any one of those players. When I get to 50, I want to get 100. The fact that I've done it twice already this series, there's no reason for me not to go on and get a big one. So that's a challenge I have for myself, because I understand that 60s is not going to win test matches for us. I need to bat big, like the Indian team has done. They've scored big runs. And then secondly, just from a team motivation point of view, we're a very proud nation. So for me, it's important that the guys don't feel like there's one week left in India and almost already get on that plane to South Africa. The Test series that we play now is for a Test championship. There's points still up for grab every Test match. So for me, it's the challenge is more mental. How can we be hungry? How can the batsmen be hungry for big runs? From a bowling point of view, how can we get 20 wickets? We haven't done that this series. So there it's more, how can we get better as a bowling attack? And then if you do those things, then we'll compete with India.
Carrying on from that point, how difficult is it to continue to enjoy the game, like when you're like 2 minutes down and feels like too big defeat as well? And what role do you and the batsmen have to play the kind of?
Yeah, that's a good question. It is tough. It is tough when you're losing. I mean, it's for us. We're very, very competitive people. So it does take a dent out of your confidence. But international sport is supposed to be hard. And the guys who stayed at the top for a long time will tell you that it comes with ups and it comes with downs, personally and from a team point of view. So it's important for us to understand that we have to fight our way out of this last 2 losses. We can't expect things just to happen. It won't happen because India is a very powerful team at the moment. As I said, their record at home is amazing. So is ours. I mean, our record at home is just as good. So for us, it's just about trying to keep doing the things well, keep practicing hard, keep doing the processes as well as you can, and then hopefully it's just a matter of time and you start winning again. But as I said, we came here last time with a very strong team as well. You know, very experienced international team that did very well overseas. The best record abroad, and we still find it challenging. You know, there's an obvious reason there that people that comes to India find it tough to beat India at home. So it's not all doom and gloom for me in that aspect. It's about trying to improve as players. There's a lot of young guys in the team, and they need to make sure that whatever they get off this experience, when they come back in 3 or 4 years' time, they're better and stronger for it.
Will you miss Dhoni? And what about the pitch and Ranchi weather?
Will I miss?
Will you miss you Dhoni? And what about the pitch
Dhoni?
and Ranchi weather?
Will we see Dhoni?
Miss you Dhoni? You miss Dhoni, and what about the pitch of Ranchi and weather?
Sorry,
Miss Dhoni in what?
Miss Dhoni.
do I miss him? I know he's from Ranchi.
Let me miss you.
What is it? I can't.
No.
Do I miss Dhoni?
You miss Dhoni played with you.
Actually, this is Dhoni's city, so he's asking.
I know Dhoni's from Ranchi. I've been to his house. Obviously, I've played here in the IPL. Chennai was based in Ranchi, so I know Ranchi well. I know that he's one of the people, obviously coming from here, growing up here, loves being in Ranchi. I know that about him. But I'm not going to see him on the cricket field unless there's a surprise. But yeah, I'll be seeing Dhoni again for Chennai.
How do you rate your batting coach Amol Muzumdar's contribution? Because in the first test, you did lose, but your batsmen batted quite comprehensively against India's spin. That was somehow missing in the second test. So how do you rate his contribution?
No, I've really enjoyed working with Amol. He's added a different element to talking about playing spin. Obviously, when you grow up in your own conditions, even your coaches has a similar mindset. The language is the same. So it's just really been refreshing hearing someone else's voice talking about how to play spin. How do you set up your game plan? So his role is coming in, and it's difficult to be a technical coach when you're coming for short periods of time. He's only with the team for 4 weeks, so all his role is just to try and tap into the mind of the player, to give him some clarity in his game plan, and also grow the young batters. I think the young batters has learned a lot from him, not only working with him now, but also in the spin camps over the years. Yeah, I've really enjoyed his work that he's been adding value to for us as a team.
Last question.
Earlier we said that in the morning you will inspect the wicket, and then you are going to bat with the spinners and doing some job. So are you prepared against Ashwin, Jadeja, and if Kuldeep was playing in Ranchi wicket?
Yeah, for me it's about over preparing. So I want to try and make it as tough as possible in the nets, that when I come to the middle and if it does spin, then at least I'll try and prepare for it as best as possible. For me, it's just trying to put myself in a position where I feel like I'm prepared. Whatever happens after that, but I think it's really important that you prepare as best as you can and make it as tough as possible. I think the wicket will spin. I looked at the pitch, and it's a different colour. It's obviously that dark, dry hardness to the surface. So I think reverse swing and spin will play a factor in this test match.